was good.
We're live.
Okay. Good morning. I think Diana is en route, but let's, in the interest of time, I will assume acting chair of the governance committee. With that, welcome everyone, and for a roll call, myself, Alan Alexander, Dr. Pryor.
Here.
Daniel Scarn,
Here.
Susan Pito.
Here.
And Lucas Rogers, our news member. And with us too is Caitlin Pryor. So with that, I will ask if everyone could, they reviewed the meeting minutes as of June 18th, 2025, our last governance meeting. Any questions or comments on the minutes or edits? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve the minutes? Motion, is there a second?
Second.
Second, thank you. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Meeting minutes are approved. With that, I will turn it over to Madeline Kaufman, our counsel, for ABO compliance items.
I am so sorry.
Good morning, we're on this part.
I'm so sorry. It's incorrigible.
Alan, good morning. I am actually, unfortunately, in transit unexpectedly between two locations and do not have access to my computer. Would you be able to please read off? The governance committee is to approve or recommend the approval of the mission statement and performance goals results from 2025.
Sure, and I'll give it back to our chair of the governance
Hi,
committee.
how are you? I apologize for that. And I'm guessing you've had a discussion? Did you have a discussion?
No, we just approved the minutes, that's
Oh,
all.
okay. So Madeline was going to go over the ABO compliance items, recommendations for positions, and maybe we'll just review those.
Diane, what I just said was, unfortunately, I am in transit unexpectedly out of the country and
Okay.
don't have access to my computer at the moment. And I'm hoping you would be able to read off the information.
Sure. The authority mission statement, performance measurements, public authority mission statement, if you're familiar with this, is to promote economic growth and business retention in Albany County by offering financing through Outech Loan Fund to small and medium-sized businesses and in special circumstances to large businesses, which demonstrates strong possibilities for growth, real property improvement, increased employment and retention of employment and community. The list of our performance goals. ACBDC will monitor the loan program and recommend modifications or improvements on an ongoing basis. Staff from the Alliance will provide an annual status report on number of loans approved, number of loans closed, number of jobs retained since 2006, numbers of jobs created since 2006, amount of public and private funds leveraged by the Altech Loan Fund, provide deficiency reports on outstanding loans, and based on this criteria, the ACBDC board will determine the success of the Altech Loan Fund in achieving the goals outlined above. The results from 2025 is the board of directors approved 3 loans in the amount of $1.5 million. Alliance, as agent for ACBDC, worked with closing counsel to fund 3 loans in this amount of $1.58 million and reviewed 8 existing loans for $1.8 million. I'm rounding. The number of jobs created and retained since 2006 is 2,456 and 3,918, which is pretty impressive. The loans closed leverage $1,220,000 in bank financing and $8,241,230 in owner's equity, leading to total investment in Albany County of $9,461,230. There are currently no delinquent loans in the portfolio. One of the things I wanted to bring up though, while we're looking at this too, do we have to update anything with any of the new ABO guidelines? Are we up to date on everything?
We are.
These, I think, have to be in by
March 31st.
March 31st, so we're a little ahead of the game, but Diana brings up a good point. I read in the governor's State of the State address that there's a whole kind of uptick in oversight that the ABO, which stands for the Authority Budget Office, is going to be making. They're implementing a new software system, which is probably going to be result in a good degree of misery for those of us
Deal with the Paris
complying.
system.
And there's some, I think, $11 million that the office has been given. So I think, we're going to be probably seeing more, hopefully it'll be a little streamlined. The so-called Public Authority Reporting Information System, is a little cumbersome and clunky to navigate. But, so maybe that'll change, but yeah, this is all part and parcel of the.
And our
state
bylaws,
budget.
everything is.
Yeah, everything, yeah, Madeline's done a good job. Madeline, you want to speak about this at all? Or?
I'm so sorry. I'm having a bit of difficulty hearing. I could hear part of what you were saying, Kevin. Unfortunately, to be honest, we're in Spain, and due to the train crash, we had to rent a car. And so I'm a bit, has less communication than I would have otherwise had. So my apologies.
Well, what we can do is our governance committee, we'll
Yeah.
take a look and just relook at everything to make sure we're in line with everything going forward.
I know that we are in compliance presently.
Anything in the future.
We get, just because all of our agencies start with the letter A, we tend to get feedback from the ABO early in the year, and Amy and Mark stay right on top of that, and so, but we'll be working on that through the governance committee, as Diana says, over the course of the year.
Okay, great. And then should we go through all of them and then do or just each one and just?
I think what you do is make recommendations on the mission statement and performance measures,
And then we can just make a final one after.
and then we go
Okay.
into the regular board meeting. And
Okay. So what we would do is recommend that the mission statement and performance measure
To the board
results
for
to the
approval.
board
Yeah.
for approval.
Yeah, are there any comments from any of the board members on the, any of the items on the mission statement of performance or? Is the
And so
board,
to confirm, the governance committee recommends to the board the approval of the mission statement and the results of the 2025 results.
Correct.
That will be the outcome of this governance committee.
Correct.
Vote on it,
Do you want to go, I thought you just said we want to go through all these and then vote at the end. Should we take a vote
It'll be on the
and the
next.
recommendation to the board?
Yeah, so what you're voting on now is to approve this, recommending it to the full board.
Okay, so we do need approval.
recommending it to yourselves? This is somewhat, duplicative since all of the members are on all of the committees, and so however you want to do it, I think it's
So,
fine.
can I hear, I guess I need a motion then? So moved.
Second.
Second. Okay, any nays, any comments? Okay, so moved.
And Diane, if you'd like, the board member ABO training status. We were talking about this not too long ago, the staff here at the chamber, or at the Alliance, sorry. If you're appointed to one of the boards, you need to take the ABO training in your first year. And then it is recommended, just recommended by the ABO that you take a refresher every 3 years.
Okay.
So
Do we have a list of board members and keep track of who is taking them?
the one person I don't know about is Susan, because you're a fairly new member. And then Luke would need to take it within the next year.
Unless, have you ever?
Yeah, I'd have to look. I've taken it a number of times, but if it carries over.
Okay, so
We'll follow up with you.
we'll table that till the next meeting then. And then, board member, confidential board evaluation form was circulated.
Yeah, we're gonna pass those out.
Oh, okay, we're gonna do this. So this is, as you recall, we did this, we do this every year on the criteria of the board and how we feel that the board is working and if anyone had comments, questions. So we're going to hand this out today? or-
Yeah, and then we'll return it to Sarah.
Okay,
And Sarah will return it, give it to you.
okay, great.
So,
Okay, is there any other material we need to cover at this meeting before we go into the bigger meeting?
What about the recommended board position?
we did that.
It's in the minutes, the agenda for the meeting.
So we can just have it there.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay, great. So hearing no other issues to bring up, can I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Right, and I do apologize, my brain is not having car wouldn't start, so we had an interesting morning.
Thank you. Do you have water?
What? No, we don't have water either, we have to boil our water. So we just came